Welcome back to Timberborn and our new diorama playthrough, also known as Beaverbrook 2. So we're a little. Okay, thank you very much. Drought, are you gonna go? Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's just pause this for a second. So last time we got most of this complex, but I don't want to start extending this. I've also obviously gone underneath and quickly got some of this done, as we can see. I can blast all this down now because all this can go. Some of this will obviously need to be redone. I think it's because there's something under there and it will take out the certain things. We're in the process of just getting this going, shall we say. So this is what we're going to concentrate on this. Now, I said concentrate, but I need to move this. Now, I did later on have an idea to try and get this going. And we've just started to move some of the logs. I don't particularly want to delete the logs, but if I have to, I will, because I've got 5,000 of them. So I'm not really that desperate, you know, to... they'll basically get cut down and refill back up again. But yeah, so we'll get that going, and I'm just waiting for this. And once I'll get this going, I'll start thinking about. Well, to be honest with you, I can start. I don't need to think about that bit. I think this here, maybe there. You need 5. 1, 2, 3, as the 4, and the 5. We could do it there. But I haven't decided yet. I'll just do this. I will, which one I choose, I'll get rid of the other one. It doesn't really matter. I'm not like short of planks either. It's like one of these things where as you get later in the game, you go, it's fine, and you don't care. Until that time, I do not want to start fiddling with this. And I'd rather build up the dirt, if you like, because obviously it's really important to build this up. I'm curious. Now, I don't know whether this will work, but I tell you something, it might be. I've not tried it, and I don't even know whether anybody else tried this. This is technically classed as it doesn't work. I had assumed that this would work, but no. I can see, yeah, it says it needs a double. If it had been a double height, it would have worked, but because it's only a singular, it's worth a go. I just wanted to try it to see if it actually would work, but clearly it doesn't. Like I said, these has got to go. I've got the 2 here, and they are on the edge. This is what I was looking at. And obviously I built this and shouldn't have built it. It's a little flipping onesie. I accidentally built that. But what we'll do is we'll do this. This will give me the access, and it should allow me to do a 2 and get rid of that. But not to worry. I'll now do this as logs, and hopefully we'll get rid of that one. And I'll do this as logs. And we'll just have to, hopefully they'll do what I want them to do and take out this one. Or not. Because I don't want them to come down here and start pulling the logs from the other place. But right, so we'll just let our little beavers do that. Because I want more. I want to try and get more dirt if I can. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build this. And then I can empty this. And I can empty this. And I could also empty this. That should be okay. And the reason why there, because it holds 1200, and I think that's almost full. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. And there's a reason for it, because I'm going to try and use some of the water up. And basically see if I can get these into one of these. Then I'll fill them back up again. Just because I want this lime, but I don't, because obviously these go here. This bad water is going to be a bit of an issue. Well, not really. I'll while we're on the subject of that, I'll do it just a couple of tanks here, because they're out the way, and we'll have one for the bad water. I'm going to pause that because I don't want any more bad water to come in for obvious reasons, because otherwise they'll just start filling up this when it's done, and I don't want that to happen. Not full logs at this precise moment. We're not doing too bad because we've still got that there. I've got quite a nice amount of them now, so that's good. I've got nearly 1,000 of that. 800 and something. And I have no idea where I put the damn thing. I've got flipping logs all over. Right, so I'm going to set that for bad water, and I'm going to empty this. And I'm going to set this for water, and I'm going to empty this. And I'm going to empty... These should all tend to go out now. That's going to have to go... Everything is like shifty round. Almost. 6 left. Jolly good. I said I was going to do with that, but I definitely have to do with that one. These are not really generating that much water, not much power, I don't think. I don't know why, but I suppose I could put this down a little bit more. Then it might actually generate me a bit more power. Yeah, I'm only getting 72, but I've still got over 1,000. Well, I've nearly got 1,000. Why aren't you doing what I want you to? Where is all the things? Right. This is out. This is out. I'm going to have to get rid of this, I think. No, that's not getting rid of it at all. Come on, Big. Pull yourself together. And get rid of all that. Obviously, that's all logs, gears, and whatever else. I'm fine. I might have to put it here because of this path. And I might even have to not have even that path in. But they'll... Oh, they've got logs out. Right. Let's see what we can do. I'm just going to pause this and get a the excavator. Ah, you see. Ah. So it does work. I told you it would. It works there, but it doesn't work there. Now, I'm not too sure why. Oh, I know why it doesn't work there, because of this. So we'll put it there. And we'll pause. Now, I think I'm not too sure where power has to come in. I think it's on the ends, but I'm not too sure. Because I've always put it on the end. In fact, actually, where's the power coming? Yeah, I see. the power shaft there. But it might actually be in front as well. But that's going to be a bit of an issue. So we can take this one out, because I said I'll take one out if I don't need it. I'm going to test it, because I have no idea whether this works or not. No, that one. There. And then we'll... Sugar. Sugar and sweet and... Yeah, I'm going to have to go over that, aren't I? Oh, well, that's going to be funny. I'm going to... I'm going to have to come... Oh, come on. Do it again. You can do that there. It's going to have to be a... This is talk about type. It's going to have to be a ladder, because obviously they need to walk around to get this. And God knows why I did this, because I could just do a ladder. That is the question why I did all this. I probably didn't. I didn't have ladders at the time, did I? So this will work, I think. But I'm gonna have to do this. Then I'm gonna have to do this. But oh no, that's fine. That's fine, isn't it? Because they can't get in there. It was like, well, can't get in, but now they can get in. I've got the 50 metal. I've got actually the street planks, and I've got the gears. I've got everything to build this. So we're going to build it. We're going to get it going. So get it going. We should be able to get the third one back then. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy, I suppose, but it will do. Higgledy-piggledy. I haven't heard the higgledy-piggledy for a long time. That one, we'll just leave that. It should be fine. That way, then this goes. Now, the issue we've got now is, I want to get rid of that, because I don't need that. Is... What's this? This is gears. This is gears. This is a nightmare. An absolute flipping nightmare. Right, that's done. We've got the water in here. I've got half the amount of water that I could have. So let's... I'm keeping an eye on this. Empty this. And then they'll dump that into there. How many is left then? 300. That's 300. That would be 900. Could probably get rid of that one as well. I'll see what I've got left. If not, I'll build another one upwards. I could build it... Well, no, I can't build it here because of that. But I'm quite happy with that, though. This is absolutely... Do you know, you build the first one and it takes forever and a day, and then you build, like, so many more, and it just, like, rants down. Oh, that's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, no, I've got 1,000. I've got full explosives. I've got a bit of extract, which I paused, so I'll unpause that for next time. And this will be done, but it won't have any power in. Now we've got flipping 4. I've never seen 4. I've got to get rid of this now. In fact, I'm not going to get rid of it until I know that this is working, just in case I've got to do some uppity things. Let's... I think a tunnel is that. Is that right? Is that wrong? That looks wrong to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be here. Because that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, that's wrong. This is wrong. This here is in the wrong place. Oh, bugger. Well, it looks as if I miscounted somewhere. I'll use, well, some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's the thing. That's fine. 1, 3, 4, and 5. That's fine. Which is wrong then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something's wrong, and I can't see it. Unless I've gone down there and I put the post in the wrong place. Which wouldn't surprise me in the least. But anyway, never mind. This is here just to frustrate us. Right, I'm going to get rid of these now because I don't need them. And that. My gear situation is going to be absolutely unbelievable. How many gears have I got? 300. What have I got in here? Grilled, explosives, pine, carrot, root, and 9. Then I've got to get rid of these. Yes. Oh, these can go as well. That's another one that's gone. Jolly good, eh? I wanted another dirt, didn't I? But that's not going to happen, I don't think. What can I get into there? The problem is if I take that out, well, no, I suppose not, because can they get down? Yes, they can get down there. It'll tell me anyway if it goes. No, can't do that. Yeah, there's something gone awry. We'll just put the ladder there. And then what I'm going to do is, it's not ideal, but it will do for... I'm going to store gears. I know it's a hell of a lot of gears, but gears in there. The problem being is, can I? Yes, I can. Just realised I thought, problem is that. I'm doing this now because I can't do any other thing until this starts up again. I want to make sure this starts up before I'm going to get rid of anything. And for flipping the excavators on this map is just absolutely madness. It's completely and utterly madness. But it has to be done. And that's what we have to do, and that's what we have to do. I'll use so much of that to that, because I've got to get a post in. And I think I've got to have a post here, I think. Because that would make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 space, yes. If that's the case, we can still use this, but I'm going to have to take this one out. And this is, whoopsie daisy, is going to have to be like something like that. And then we get a ladder. I tell you something, I think the ladders are the best mod in Timberborn. You know, you can't do half the stuff that you want to do without it. Anyway, that's now done that. I'm still miffed about that if I douched that up. Because I think I have. But I think it's douched on the bottom of here. I think that's the problem. I think it's perfectly fine if I look at this No, you see, it just looks right. What have I done wrong? 1, 2, yeah, that looks right. I'm looking at this because you can see the 5. And looking at that, you can see the 5. But what the hell have I done wrong then? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's just doesn't look right, and I don't know why. It's in the right place. Well, it's in the right line, I should say. But something's just not right, and I can't work it out. And how can they get around if I blast this down? Yeah, I can't move to see it, so I don't know what I know what I'm doing, but it was just funny because I can't see the line of the thing that I'm trying to delete because it won't allow me to move the camera. And so that's done. That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'll do it that way. I'll have to do this way though. I know it's a bit rubbishy, but it should work. And I'll put the tunnel there, but I'm going to pause that until they get that in. I'll put this one up. No, it's not going to work until all that's in, is it? Right. Yeah, that's just mental. It's mental, that is. It's just mental. I still want to know why, if I delete this, it goes funny. It probably won't do that now, I don't think. What's over there? Well, it doesn't really matter. I'll just delete the bloody thing anyway and move it. Okay, get out. Oh yeah, it would do, wouldn't it? Because of that. That's the reason why. Yeah, that makes sense now. I didn't realise that that's the reason why. It wasn't that there was oh no, because that's doesn't. I don't want that, do I? I don't want this either. And I just don't want that either. Apparently they can get that, so that's good, which does make sense. They can get. There's no point doing that. Let's preload that with that. By doing these, it might hold this together. I don't know. Apparently, I was right. Now I could just go and go boom boom while we're waiting for the thing to do. Right, so all of this could be in a 3. And that. And that should be it then. That should be right the way down. Right, leave that. What was I doing? Can't remember. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. That's almost done. That ladder is almost in. That for some reason is paused, and I don't know what's paused. Can't work it out. What's paused? What the hell is paused? Oh, it's this. I was thinking, what the hell's paused there? Nothing. Water's gone down a bit. But that's understandable. I'm going to empty this one as well. So let's get it out of the way. And then that's a gibby. I am not keeping them. They do my head in. Oh, got rid of berries. My world is better. Right. Oh, that was quick. Right, we got rid of that. So there's been a lot of changes in this playthrough. That's is that built now? Yes, it is. So this can come out. This can come out. So you'll do that. I'm just waiting for you to do these. What I could do, they still say they're connected, but what I could do this, and then I could put the builders back, get that done. Whenever you're ready. Put that on fast forward. Should have done that before. Water's still in there. That's good. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. And this needs to be done. Whoops. That does not need to be done. Oh, I think there's one there. Which I think is about here. No, it's there. Yep. Pig's line of sight is not too bad. We can still get up because we could obviously... I've got the problem of being able to get to possibly this level. So if I do that and do that, because then I can walk. Obviously this here needs to be filled in now, because we don't need it anymore. I'm not too sure whether that probably needs to be filled in as well. Yes, it does. So we'll fill this in while we're still waiting. The problem is does that... Yes, that needs to be filled in. That's actually goes the right way down, actually. But it's fine, because we can get from the outside. That's why I did it, and I'm just randomly clicking everything, and hopefully I just actually get the right thing there. Woof! See that? That was a large. That was a lot of. I think I can do it that way. And that one doesn't really matter because everyone is right. That's done. So getting all this in has been beneficial. I'm doing that so they can get them to walk. That's why I did it. And we'll do that. Again, that's the same issue. It needs to come upwards. So we'll do that. That needs to come upwards. So we'll do that. That one's got one on. That one's got one on. That has not got one on. Obviously, because that's the line at the bottom, which now I've fixed that, so that could be done. I'm still at 700 thingies here, but it'll be okay. This will go. This one can go. You see what I mean by it's just a matter of cleaning. There's only 400 there, but it doesn't really matter. Everything now. Right, this water. When we get this water, actually, it's not that much, is it? Really? It's not really used anything that we've done. I think these can come out as well, but like I said, I think I made this the reservoir for this slightly big. It probably could have been half the size of that, and we would have been still okay. But hindsight's a good thing, as they say. Come on, what? Come on, stop letting me down. We getting there. It's taking its time. It's deciding that I'm gonna. There we go. Right, I need you to be running. And I don't know whether you guys are going to be running. We're certainly not running anything yet because you've got no power to these. So now we got power, sort of. I'm building the extract. I don't even think I've got any extract left, actually. No, I have not. I've used it all. I think I can come down here now. I think they've either run out of extract. Yep, they run out of extract, so I couldn't do it. Yep, this is working. Not exactly beaver safe, is it? But stuff. So I can turn this one off now. In fact, she can go. She's gone. And we just got a massive flipping hole in the bottom. Not to worry. Now, the good thing about that now is we can start the process of doing this. I don't want to do. In fact, I'll probably. No. This is going to be. Well, it's not going to be an issue. But you're just not going to see anything, and that's probably not what I wanted. So I'm going to have to use some tunnels to do it. Not to worry. That's a bit of an issue, but not to worry. I think I was thinking that this would go in now, but it's not. Let me go in. Maybe it's because it's can't. Why does it can't get that one in now? It's still unsure. It's probably to do with this. Right, done. Because this is already at this thing, and that's the reason why. The sort of slight issue is how the hell am I going to get in there to build everything. We're getting extract, but we're using it up on this lot, so that's fine. I don't need this. I think it's all done. Let's go boom boom. There's something satisfying about blowing things up. Must be a man thing. Oh, I just love doing that. Right then, that's all done. So we're almost halfway of the. This has. I have to find the thing for the metal blocks. Actually, why don't I? In fact, I can have the tree planks into that one, so they can be emptied, and I can have the metal blocks into that one, so they can be done, and that can be done, and they can be emptied as well. That one's gone. And I can have just here, for now anyway, an extra dirt, which I'm going to build. So I can increase the dirt that I can hold, because it's going to be outside the just, but it's outside of it nonetheless. Ooh. I was not supposed to do that. Press the wrong button, not to worry. I just realised I've got no water going. It's time to get rid of all that lot into this, into these two. Done. It's sort of what I was wanting, but I wasn't technically wanting to do it yet. And then we're on the ball with this. It's almost getting there. Yeah, I'm a bit of a douchebag there, and blue. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to blow some holes in, but you know. It's not doing too bad. Well, actually, they're only doing half the amount, aren't they? Right, let's get the explosives. I've only got 200. I've only a maximum of 200 explosives anyway. I need to work out where that one is. So if we look here, this would be the 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. That one there. No, that can't be right, can it? How the hell can that be right? It's only 5, you douchebag. 1, 2, 4, 5. That one is the magic number. Nope. You douchebag. Haven't heard that for ages. That one should be there. Yeah, you douchebag. Sorry if I'm saying random things. It's apostate in the morning, and I've been up since 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So, my intention. So that's the reason why I'm talking like weird. Couldn't sleep, so I thought, I know what we'll do. We'll do a Timberborn because we enjoy this. I can actually do that one as well. If I turn it round, that one could actually go right to the top. Right to the top. So that one, well, it's not actually at the top, but it's getting there. I still think I've got one wrong somewhere, but oh, I can put that in now. Oh, that's why I've used all that. That's why I used all that extract, honey, because it costs extract to do this. Yes, I should be able to go down to. Well, I just need to go down to here. Tunnel. If we tunnel to there, I can't do that one. But I'm gonna have to build another one to do that one. Another one of these. Another one of these, which is ladder, obviously. Clearly, I don't know the concept of what a ladder is at this precise moment. But anyway. Right, so now, is this going to work? Or is it not going to work? I just want to put this in. Yeah, ha ha ha. So all it was because it didn't have a thing. Right. How am I going to do this to get this in? I want to build this. At least at the end of this thing. There. So that's what I want to build. That's me aim of the game. The aim of the game. The slight snag is I can't get down there. I could, without doing this, put an enormous ladder down there, which I think is probably the only way I can do it. Well, that's... No, that... Yeah, that is true. No, that's not true. Actually, no, that's not true. Delete this. It's possibly slightly stupid. As soon as I subscribe to slightly stupid anyway. Because this is the end. No, can I get down there? No, I can't get down there. Yes, I can get down there because I've got this walkway. Get on. Now, I was on about blasting holes into this thing, wasn't I? So, if I'm right, this, not this one here, but the next one up, that one I think, because this is the bottom, this is the one that was going to hold the water, this and this and this and this and that and the other is not. So that's open air, so we can see what we need to see. That means that if I do this, I should be able to walk over there. It's stupid, I know, but it's gonna work. They can then walk. What it's gonna do is save walking all the way up there to walk all the way back down again. Whether that's a good idea or not, I don't know. I've got so many planks. I'm not even worried about just blasting these things up. I want to do it to about the level that they are now. Oh, there's about 2 extra in it. And that's about 1 extra, I think. Yeah. That can be turned. And that's about right. And now I've got like 1,300 because I'm not actually doing this at the moment, but that will. That will. That's So it needs to go all the way up anyway, really, and then you can just fill the things in. But I'm just giving it something to do while I'm trying to contemplate all that. Right. This is food, and I've got to have this connected somehow. Oh. Yeah, have I run out of I've run out of bad water, haven't I? I couldn't understand why I wasn't going. Right, so I want this to go. I'm going to pause this. How far is this over? Because it doesn't really matter. I'm doing that on purpose, so I can get in there and I'm gonna. The problem being is I'm gonna have to do that on every single level and then work a way to fill the level in. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. Oh, here we go. You see. I don't think they can get in there. In fact, I'm convinced they can't get in there. But what we can do, because we have the means, is we can give them the option on here, and I'm just gonna have to blow it out once they're in. So that should be, so you can see it. You see what I mean? So you can see the concept. I want them to get to this one. That's why I'm building that one, so they can get to here and then do these. So now they're gonna do this, I think, somehow. I don't know. Oh, don't tell me he's got stuck. You're an idiot. They're not exactly intelligent, are they, really? Well, they are, but why on earth did they just get stuck? How far is this then? Because we know we can go 5. So theoretically, man, I don't give it a. It should be this one here, right to the end of there, if it's a 5 space. But obviously, it should be a 6 space, shouldn't it? I don't know with that one. Because it's not the same as this, I don't think. But we'll work that one out eventually. 1200. We'll get in there. Now, why is he taking that one out, I wonder? That's a... He's not doing any more of that because I think that's a problem. No, what I'll do is I've got a plan. We can solve that plan. Even though the thing is there, I'll do that. And because of this stance here, I'll allow them to come back through this way. And then we don't need to worry. Like so. They'll do that. And then I can get rid of this. Once they've got in there, let's... This isn't going to work because obviously it's not high enough, but it was just a line. We need the water to flow, so don't put the thing on the floor. I was going to put it on the floor. Will it make any difference if I put it on the floor? I don't think it'll make any difference if I put it on the floor, would it? We'll find out. So if I do this, then if I do that, then if I do this, oh baby, coming like mad fire. Then we'll do this, and then that, which, well, now obviously, like I said, I'm not going to do it now, but if I'd have gone for an extra one again, I could have actually had a double one and then in the center, but I've just not done that. Oh, wow. How would that be too far? Oh, tell me, flipping water's gonna fall out. Oh, it's fire. Oh well, I've got enough. Well, ish. Then I need to... pigs to oneself. Build the thing before taking the thing out that you weren't worried about whether it was going to work or not. Never mind. In fact, I don't think it's doing anything. In fact, I can see the water not even doing anything. So that's actually probably a savior, actually. because the water is actually, well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I need to fill this in because it's going down the back. So that's why I'm doing it. Right, we are getting there. Oh, end of the episode again. What's going on? Fill this, guys, quick. 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 I've done most of that. Once I got that in, I can just blast these out, and then put that in there, and then I just have to link that up because we can get around here. Come on, guys. Come on. Do it for me. They're doing it, everyone. They're doing it. Bad water's going again, so we're getting some extract. So we're getting everything that we need to get. While I'm doing that, I've got like 4 minutes left of our video. It always goes fast. This is the problem with this. Right, that will be done. It could be that it's this one that's the wrong one. 1, 2. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. No, that's right. That'd be right, that'd be. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's fine. 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. There's something wrong, and I can't work it out. That'd be quite ironic if I absolutely blew that and ended up piercing my reservoir thing, and the water just gushed out like a thingy possessed. It's drought in progress. Okay, so we've got a drought now. But actually we haven't got a drought, because the reason why I haven't got a drought is because I've got it all. Dear Liza. My water, I've got less water, but I haven't got less water. I need to figure out this. If I can figure out this, where this can go. Well, I can figure it out, but the trouble is all that's in the way. Yep. Let me think. Because I could put these on the end of it. All this has got to be blown up yet, hasn't it? This is not even at its final depth yet. But we got this going. They'll do these two, but they won't do that one because it's connected to that one. But we can do that. Once that's in, that will go Phoebe's top 3. So that's sort of like there, but not. And I've got obviously the hole that somehow. 1, 2. How many spaces have I got? That's probably this 1, 2, 3. This one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it should be here. That's why that's gone, because that's where the thing should be. Remember, we can have 3 spaces of a hole. That's okay. That's not a problem. I'm absolutely... Oh, maybe I'm not then. Got no power whatsoever. Oh, I don't expect to have power. In fact, my water is leaking like a flipping sin. Come on, get on with it, you babby asses. It's ended the video anyway, so I can't really do anything, but you can see the concept of what... Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. There. We get in there. So everything has been moved. 4 excavators has now gone back to 3. I've got them all in because I'm going to need them to do this. I'm going to get more and more dirt when I can. When I can think about how the hell I'm going to do it. Because because it's going to be beneficial. What I should have done is basically put one under there and work something out with this. That way I could have had an extra one, but not to worry. It is what it is. Unless I can chuck some logs out. That's not the worst idea. Yeah, well, we'll find somewhere to put that, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, because I certainly have. I would say getting to the end, but we are getting closer and closer to getting this built. Once I can get this built and the power, generating power, I think we'll be okay. I don't know which side I'd have to work out which way that this one will need to have a hole, which then this one will have to, whichever that I have a hole in, because it's got to drop through. I don't know whether I can speed it up, but I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoy that, thank you very much. You can see it's an enormous amount of work, like some of the viewers have said, but it's all coming together, and hopefully with the next few videos we'll have a lot more things done. And I normally do 50, but obviously I think this is going to take a little bit longer, but I look forward to getting it done. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.